We are less than 1 month away from the launch of Devil May Cry 5, and news continues to pour out to keep the flame within the Man of Fire alive. A new interview, for instance, with Hideaki Itsuno confirms new game details. A new cutscene has been released. Is this mysterious bastard by the name of V really the bad guy that marketing has seemingly fooled people into believing? Devil May Cry 5 at the Anime Awards? And most of all, Half Pint earns a sweet, sweet S rank within Devil May Cry 5. News at the wazoo. With Half Pint here, you know it's time once again for me to break it down for your viewing pleasure, to give you all the juicy bits of info that have been floating about the internet. So, without further ado, let's show down. Thanks to an interview from the Spanish site Innate Games, we now have more details about the game thanks to Hideaki Itsuno himself. First off, we know a lot of journalists had the opportunity to play the game for a couple of hours. This gave them the opportunity to play up to Mission 12. This elusive Mission 12 seems to be the approximate halfway mark of the game where shit hits the fan. What do I mean by this? I mean after this point we really haven't seen Jack Diddley squat. Allegedly, there are new Dante weapons we haven't even seen yet after this point. This says a lot considering the fact that there was an entire showcase to show off Dante's weapons. Capcom is hiding something. But I'll tell you something Capcom isn't hiding. New cutscenes have surfaced that show more details to what we've seen before in the trailers. This first one has Dante and Morrison bantering back and forth when something mysterious happens.
Devil May Cry.
Dante! Do you have any idea how many times I've tried to call? Like a zillion! Oh my god, tonight's my birthday party! Yeah, I'm turning 18! Not a little kid!
That was Patty. And anyone who watched the anime would know how infamous she was for Dante always having to defend her as a kid. I'm sure many of us would appreciate the reference, however in this game she seems to be 18, which is much older than how she appeared in the anime, which we now know takes place after 1 and before 2. The game allegedly has many references to older games, stated multiple times from not just the devs but also journalists such as Game Informer. I'll be keeping track of these for sure.
For a second there I thought you were gonna shish kebab me.
I know how stubborn you can be. I thought it might be the only way to wake you.
What day is it?
The 15th of June.
A month? No wonder I'm so stiff.
Right, Sunshine. Now put a fire under it. We gotta get going because that annoying pimple Nero is making a beeline for Urison, and if he gets there, he's gonna...
Hey.
First off, can we acknowledge the fact that Dante just yeeted Griffin so hard he probably just broke the law of physics? Also, we now know that V was never trying to stab Dante for whatever twisted purpose that V supposedly had, like marketing has hinted. The marketing hints that V is hiding something, and it's clear that he is, as we've seen this from the in-game cutscenes alone. That's not misleading. But what we don't know for sure is what he's hiding. Is it that he really is evil, like many of us believe? Or is it that he's hiding something that we don't know? Because V knows it will only work if he performs a show, not tell. Maybe the only way to get Dante strong enough to defeat Urizen is to play Dante into a certain sequence of events to unlock a new devil trigger, a final form if you will. There are many plot twists that we haven't even seen yet to connect all the dots. Hell, what if we get a full-blown Japanese plot twist that is the characters defeated by Urizen in Mission 12, which resets the characters in time to when Dante wakes up after his monthly sleep? We don't know. Marketing has obviously funneled fans into a distinct direction, but I'm not falling for it. Your Man of Fire himself sees right through it. There's something more sinister with these points that we haven't seen yet, and at this point, I guess we'll just have to wait it out. But something that we don't have to wait out that we do know about... That's right, Half Pint has done it and has obtained the long-awaited S rank. Your boy was officially accepted into the Tryhard Club. I'm sure many of you would pay to see my reaction, but consider this one on the house. I need more stuff. Yes! Yes! Oh! If you would like to see a compilation of the highlights from my streams, be sure to let me know in the comments below. More streams coming soon, but more on that at the end of the video. The Anime Awards had a special visit from Capcom to have Matt Walker talk about Devil May Cry being an anime-inspired game with its physics. Yep, that was it. The clip was even a minute long, so I'll be keeping mine under a minute long too. Moving on. Now would you looky here, check out what Half Pint found. Bam!
Scum. You're going down, Dante.
Wait, nope, that's not it. Bam! This image shows we can get 8 double arms for Nero in the game. There's also a system that has Nico recommending loadouts before each mission. I think this is very smart to include for first time playthroughs so players know what they're getting into before each mission starts. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Will you be using this for your first playthrough, or are you just going to go in with your own custom loadout? Devil May Cry 5 news wrapped up again. It's like I was made to do this. Speaking of making news videos, this is the part of the video where I usually give a shout out to fans, helpers, or even other YouTubers. But today, I want to make a special announcement to Taselli. Taselli and I have never really spoken before, at least not one-on-one in a direct conversation, but in many ways he reminds me of an earlier life of me. The man has an amazing eye for editing that is absolute eye candy to watch, and I don't feel like he gets the views that he desperately needs. So, do me a favor and show his channel some love when you get the chance. Be sure to let him know that Half Pint sent ya. As for you, Taselli, hit me up in Discord. Let's have a talk about how we're going to get you on the radar. As a separate side note, I know many of you have watched my DMC 5 stream, and many of us had an absolute wonderful time. However, that video will remain unlisted because it did not meet my quality standards. Those of you live know what I mean with certain freezes, but I can assure you that I'm fixing the problem and I should be ready to start streaming again in a week or maybe 2. Look forward to more streams before Devil May Cry 5 releases. Alright, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, as I always love to hear what you guys have to say. Trust me, it's not a slogan, I like reading what you guys have to say. Also, be sure to leave a hashtag finish down below if you made it to the end of the video. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching a long time, but not a hard time. And I'll see you guys next time.